Hello and welcome to the Wyoming Knits YouTube channel. My name is Jenny Lee and this is my channel where I like to talk about all the things that I've been working on throughout the week. You can find me on Instagram as Jenny Lee Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as Jenny Lee S Knits. So today I have a few finished objects and some works in progress that I would like to talk about. Today is Sunday, February 18th, and this is episode 30. I'm coming to you from Southwest Wyoming, where I live with my husband, our daughter, and our little Yorkie, Dax. Let's get into the knitting today. The first thing I would like to talk about is what I am wearing. This is the So Faded by Andrea Mowry. I used Happy Mermaid yarn for the top. This one is a Ravenswood, and then I did Knit Picks Hawthorn. There's 3 different colors in this one. So I worked on that a couple summers ago. It's a nice oversized shirt. I don't like shirts that hit clear up in my armpit, so this has a good amount of ease right there. Feels like a sweater, a sweatshirt. So I really enjoy this one. I've worn it quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. So let's get into the first thing that I have finished. I have my Musselburgh hat that I finished. I used Zen Yarn Garden. This is the Romi's Garden color. The Musselburgh is by Ysolda Teague. It fits. So this is going to be a gift knit, and this is all I have left. This little ball. So I knit until there was about 10 grams left, and then I started the decreases. So this will go out in the mail probably sometime this week. I have 2 half-finished objects, so we'll start with those. Those are part of my works in progress. So the first one I have is my Felichi sock. I was about right here last time. So I did the rest of the foot and then the toe. This is a Ridiculous yarn in the Crazy Tuesday color, and then this is Felici in the Space Disco color. I cast on 56 stitches on a US 0, and then I did a 2x2 cuff for 20 rounds, and then I did about 70 rounds and started my heel, and then I measured to fit a size 7 foot, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 80 rounds for the leg. The amount of rounds I do for the leg varies based on my tension and the yarn. So this is my first one, and my second one is living in this Happy Mermaid Yarn Co. bag. I haven't started the second ball yet. I'm still on the cuff. So I've got just, ooh, dropping things. I've about this much, and this should get me through the heel, the toe, and the cuff. This is how much I had left from the first ball. I haven't weighed this one yet, but that is as far as I have gotten. I'm not through the cuff yet, so that is the first thing. The next half-finished object I have is my morning coffee socks. This is a Sinful yarn color. This is the color Tropical Sunset. I have the other one in my Mountain State Stitches bag. And so I'm doing the morning coffee socks by Kay, the Crazy Sock Lady. So I did 64 stitches, 2x2 cuff for 20 rounds, and then I did the pattern for 11 repeats. Did the slip stitch, heel flap, gusset, and then did the pattern repeat again, and I did finish for the leg on the end of the pattern repeat. So then I started the toe, and I started the next sock, but I'm only on the ribbing so far. Here's what it looks like all balled up, and this is how far I'm at right now. So I've got a few more rounds to go on the cuff before I start in on the pattern. This is a super easy pattern repeat that if you can read your knits and your purls, you'll know what the next round should be. And that is all the socks that I've worked on this week. I did work on my Ruska cardigan a little bit. I have 2 balls attached. So, let's see. Let me take this apart so it's not so messy in here. Last time I was right here, and I've started the bottom ribbing. I've got the pockets connected. Let's see. This is just a little awkward to hold up. There we go. So the pockets are connected. This will lay flat down here later. There's an I-cord edging. I've only got about that far on the pocket, the front. So I'm hoping to get the bottom edging done and the pockets connected so I can start on the sleeves. So by next weekend I'll be at least on one of the sleeves. So I'm sure this will stretch after it has blocked, and I am ready to work on this some more, get it finished so I can start on all the other things. Did I lose a ball? Nope. So that is the Ruska cardigan. I'm using Yarn Caf Creations. This is one of her old labels. And I'm using the Minty Kiss Cocoa color. This is on a BFL base that she doesn't carry anymore. So I'm excited to get working on that and start the sleeves hopefully this week. I did get to have an extra day off this week, so I worked on my Cozy Memories blanket. I think the last time I showed this was a while ago. I have woven in most of my ends on the back. I like to weave in once I've got this square done. It looks like I've woven in this one but just forgot to snip that, and then I'll have to weave in this side. But the last time I showed it, we were working on some Christmas colors. This was my Halloween sock from Yarnable. These were 2 Christmas socks I had finished. This is my Felici sock I showed last month. My Christmas socks I just finished. And then the Magic Heel socks I did last week. Then we go back. And these are my green socks that I finished last week. And then I saved all of my Desert Vista Dye Works yarn that I used last year for all my socks, and I'm putting all of those ones in now. So this one is the this one is the Labyrinth. This one is Daphne Zombody Blake, and this one, I did this one before the challenge. I did this one last 2020 sometime, and then this one was January 2023. So then I'll do February's color, March, April, May, and just keep going and keep them in order so I remember what order I made those socks in. So this one is pretty big. And the rule for this one is it has to have yarn from something that I have worked on. So a pair of socks, a shawl, a sweater, fingering weight yarn, and it has to be from a project that I've done. So no row on minis unless they've already been in a project. No mini skeins unless I've used that for a project. So that's living in this little basket. And then I did work on my feather and fan blanket just a little bit this week. Let's see. I was in the blue somewhere, I think, last week. I know I did at least one repeat yesterday. So from here to here yesterday. I have the pattern I'm using on my Ravelry page. It's a Yarnspirations pattern, but they do not keep their patterns up the whole time. And so I took a screenshot of the pattern that I'm using, and I put that in my Ravelry page, my project page. So if you want to do the same one, you can go over and look at that one. I'm using the Mandala from Lion Brand. I've just got a whole bunch of different colors that I'm using. This is the cake that I caked up after I pulled out and started over. And so this is living in my big Knit Stars bag. So that is everything I've worked on this week. I did get some yarn in the mail that I had ordered. Yarn Cafe Creation was doing a inventory reduction on bases and colors that she no longer will carry in her shop, or just different things that she needed to get out of the shop to make room for new things. And I got some mohair. I did. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was a mystery. So I got those ones. I have not opened these yet. Let's open them. So I'll cut all the crinkling out. Okay. So the first one we have is Weather Patrol. Then I've got Constellation. These are blowing out slightly. I've got the window open over here. Bessie. Sugar Plum. And this one does not have a name, but it's a dark bluey purple. And then I got another mystery pack from Sinful yarn. I got one fingering weight. This one is Dinosaur Egg. Then I got Cindy Lou Who on DK. Cutesy Poo on DK. And Bamboozled on DK. And that was everything that I purchased. I have been watching the Knotted Knits on YouTube, and Amy was doing her 500 subscriber appreciation giveaway, and I commented and I won, and so she sent me some stuff. She sent me some minis. This is a gingerbread color. She just finished those socks. And a cute little stitch marker. Oops. Let's see. I don't know if I have anything to hold this on. And some chocolates. And a cute little notepad. So thank you, Amy. That was a wonderful surprise to get in the mail yesterday. I love all of them. So that is all I had for you today. Leave me a comment in the description what you're working on, what you're excited to see next week, and until then, happy knitting!